all of you are familiar with the history of Europe in the 1930s. Let me just say very plainly, today it has been proven that what we were saying in Afghanistan was correct. The world was not looking at the real side of this story in terms of internal failures, in terms of the narrative created through Indian support by governments in Kabul. Today I am saying again and again, and we've said this before, you have got an identical trajectory, an identical mindset, an absolute similarity between the 1930s of Nazi Germany and what is happening in the Hindutva India. I am not at all pointing a finger at India, the people. All I am telling you is, we look at the behavior, look at the policies, look at the decisions. We will regret it if parochial economic and tactical and security interests continue to mask the reality of what is happening. And I am not only talking about internal. Internal is internal, but I must point out that this region is being destabilized. For 20 years, Afghanistan has been destabilized by, quote unquote, the force for good. If we would have been heard, the story would have been different. Today, I hope the world hears, I'm not passing any judgment. Go and look for yourself and compare. As a neighbor, Pakistan has the right to worry, and Pakistan has the right to raise this. From the concept of superiority, you can read the manifesto yourself, to the idea of persecution of Muslims and minorities, the idea of Hindu Rashtra and expansionism. By the way, they think that everything to the Afghan border on the west should be India. What is happening with intellectuals in India, Delhi pogrom, where Muslims and minorities were killed, and compare it to the 30s there. Corona and typhus. If anybody knows of what happened with the typhus pandemic and how it was blamed on the Jews, and look at the commentary about export of corona from Pakistan, corona and Muslims, and connected to love jihad and all of that, and on and on. The point is, if the world wants to close their eyes, it's going to be at all of our collective failure and at our peril.